Hello guys, in this video I would like to explain about donut chart and the theory and plotting in Python. So first I will explain the theory behind this plot and then I will explain how we can plot this in Python. In the previous video we have done about pie chart and you can see the similarities between donut chart and pie chart. They both give you the same information but there are some differences which I will discuss in the theory part of this video. Uh, if you don't know about pie chart and how to plot it in Python, the link to that video is given in the description of this video. So you can go click on that link and you will see how we can plot a pie chart. And by the way, you can also learn that what is pie chart and which situation we can use. So today is about donut plot, and you can see it's nice. There are three. I have plotted three here, and the above one is with the narrow, this circle, and this is a little, more, width is higher than this, and then this there is no explode. There is explode, and each segment is exploded from other, but this is not exploded. This they are together. So we will explain, we will explore that how we can do this type of plots in Python in today's video. So first let's jump into the theory of the donut chart. So this is the definition and then the interpretation is on the next slide. A donut chart is circular statistical graphic that represent categorical data as slice of the ring where each slice are length arc length or area you can say as proportional to the category values to the categories value. It is similar to the pie chart but with a blank center. So you can see it's like the it's like the pie chart, but there's a center, that's a circle in the center which is empty, and there are some advantages of this. We will talk about this in the next slide. So this is a statistical graphic that represent it's the data which you would like to plot, like GDP contribution by different countries or some contribution from your production from different fruits in a season or something like that. And the area, this mean like this in the pie chart as well. This represents the proportion of the data in, in comparison to the whole data. And yeah, this is similar to the pie chart, but this is a blank center, blank circle in the center. Okay, so this is now the explanation. Each slice represents a category, so the same as we did in the pie chart. The angle arc of slice is proportional to the data it represents. So each part represents a proportion of the data. If the data proportion is higher, then you will see a bigger part, and if the data proportion is small, you will see a small part. We will try this. We will change the proportion of the data, and you will see the changes. The hole in the center can make it easier to read in cases with multiple categories and add space for annotations. So this is the advantage of this one. When there are more categories, then it's make easier to read when you have more categories and multiple categories. And if you want to do write something annotations, you can do in the first space in the center. There is an empty circle. Example use case, if you want to show the percentage of various expense categories, e.g. rent, food, transportation, in a monthly budget, a donut chart will clearly show how much each category contributes to the total. Yeah, this is important. You can use, this is only one example you can use. For other example, we have done this for GDP contribution from different countries, and we have done this for some fruit production or contribution. So you can use in such type of situation in the real life, and you can plot nice plot like we have shown in the previous slide. Okay, so now let's come to Python, that how you can generate such type of plots. So this is you need these libraries, that is import pandas spd and import matplotlib dot pyplot splt. You need to import this. I have already imported, so I don't need to do this again. Just do this, and then I have some data that is initially the labels, that is apples, bananas, cherries, and dates, and then the proportion is given. Just look at this, that is size 20, 30, 25, 25, And colors, you can change the colors or the colors are red, yellow, pink, brown, and explode are 0, 0, 0, 0. I will explain that what is mean by this explode in this by creating a plot here. And then we plot plt.py and size from here, and then label is label. This is labels from here, and auto. This is auto PCT. This means that they will, the data when they calculate the proportion, it will be fixed to 1 decimal point. Explode mean explode. That is, how much separation we can do with the single segment from this donut plot. I will explain this as well. What is meant by this? How we can do this? Then you create a circle. This is the size of the circle, 50. You can see on FC that white. This means the color white. You can change the color. If you want to write, if you want to change it to blue color, you can write blue here. But I think white is better in many cases because there are various colors. So if you change to these colors, then this can be difficult, a bit difficult to explain. And then this is plt.jcp, and then plot.x is equal. So this will make equal, so that the sum of this proportion can be 100. I mean, this all categories contribution, it can be 100 in the percentage. You can save this figure by using this command. I have explained this in the pie chart as well, but you should know that in which directory you are, because this plot will be saved in the directory in which you are working currently. You can show the plot, and remember that you don't need to show the plot first and then save, because if you show the plot first, Python will make clear and there will be no data in the plot, and if you want to save it, that will show you an empty plot. Remember. Okay, so let's do this, and I want to delete all the plots from here, which I have already. I have this donut plot, these three, so I will delete these three so that I can save it again. Okay. Oh. Okay, I've deleted those plots. Now I can, okay, now just run this command, run this script, and you will see. Let's look at this. So it's a very nice plot. And by the way, you can change now. The first thing is you need to change this. That I would like to make it 70, and you will see this plot now. Just start from here because the remaining data is similar. Okay, now you can see narrow, and so you can see you can adjust this, the size of this, this data segment. You can choose this as you like. Maybe you can do this 45 or 40 or something like this. So this will change. Okay, there is some problem. There is for 50. Okay, I did not. I need to run this as well. It'll work now. Of course. Okay, you can do like this, or you can do like 80. That's maybe very narrow. So you can do this. You can change this and fix it as you like. Starts not look very good, but of course, you can see the figure very clearly in the segments. And now explore. If you want to, to separate one segment from the other, you can do this. Look at this 0.1. It's very small, but let's see. And I will change this to now this to 1. Run again the whole script, and you will see now obvious changes. Let's look at this. This segment is, took away from the whole, and you can change this again to 60 or 70 or 50 even. Now you'll see a better plot. Okay, so you can see like this. You can change. This is for the second one. You can change the first one or the last one, you can do like this. Just do this in this way. Just look at this if you want. Okay, you can save this plot, and that will be saved as, just look at this. You can do this with no, this is proof do not chart dot tip. You can see this directory, and there is no such type of plot with the name. Okay, this one is, we'll delete this because I have saved this. Okay, so you can do now it, just do this and you will save this plot with this name. Yep. So this is the plot now which we created. Okay, so this was, with this data which we have generated, but now you can do this such type of plotting with your own data. You can read the file, you can import the data from your file. Maybe you have more data, more categories or hard values like this. We have this global GDP data, and we read this file from this directory. So this is a read, and now we do something, to make confirm. Okay, and then now confirm columns names. So now we can see, if we can plot this, you can see, okay, the column names are country, and that is GDP share percent. Okay, you can print this DF. You can see what are there in this DF. You can see this is country, United States, China, European Union, Japan, India, other countries, and the GDP share in percentage: 25% for United States, 18% for China, 17% for the European Union, and 4% for Japan, 4% for India, and 32% for other countries. So this is the data, and you need to see this in the pie chart to make it easy to the pupil. Again, the figure size is add by add here, and then plot that by df. First, second column is data, and the first column is country, and then this is to fix the proportion to 1% to first decimal place, and this is the angle, and then circle again the same thing as I have done this, and then the title and this stuff. So now let's run this from here. Yes, from here, and you will see now. And look at this. So it's nice plot for this one. You can use the explode, and you can do like the thing which I have done the previous. So this is this, very nice plot about the GDP shares, to the global economy, and you can plot this in donut plot, you can plot this in the pie plot, and so on. So I think this is enough for today, and we have learned that what is pie chart, what is donut chart, how we can explain, in which situation we can use, and finally we have done in Python with the with the data which you have just generated. You have assigned some values for fruits, and then we have done with our own data that was from Excel file. So you can do such type of nice plots for your research, maybe your report or other important documents. So thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Ciao.